Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a drink.
All right, and we are back in the lobby bar for November the 27th, 2023. Brian and Michaela here with you again, as always. And Michaela, last week here in the US, we celebrated Thanksgiving. We did a very special Barbenheimer double feature, and then an extra special episode to trim the tree. We picked some holiday classics and new holiday tunes and talked about those, put together a playlist for everyone, put it out onto Spotify. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that. But tell me, Michaela, did you spend the weekend trimming your tree?
I did spend the weekend, not the entire weekend trimming the tree, but I did
Mm.
spend a whole day taking the stuff down and putting the stuff up. And I only got the tree up. It took 4 hours. We have a really big tree. It is
Okay,
very
okay.
involved. And my poor husband hates heights. So he was a little grumpier than normal. But what we also did was we met up with you. We went to your lake house and
Mhm.
enjoyed a fire. It was very cozy. We made our aged eggnog, so we started that process off. And it's really not the holiday season until the eggnog is started, in my opinion. So that was
Man,
really the true ringing in of the holiday season for me.
that's right. Yeah, I did very little tree trimming, but I did do some eggnog making with you. Yeah, we listened to those tunes, made some eggnog, had a fire, and just had a nice kind of chill weekend here after Thanksgiving. It's a pretty busy day between travel and making the big meal. We did the turkey and all the sides, all that stuff. So that was a good time getting together, and we were excited about talking about some more movies. We were thinking about what's coming up. Right, we're getting into the holiday season now, so we got holiday movies coming everyone's way. Drink the Movie started in December, so we started with some holiday movies. So we're getting our schedule for that made. We have another kind of newer release to talk about here this coming week that we had recorded previously during the strike that we're going to be releasing to everyone. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But let's talk about some new stuff that's been coming out, Michaela, because a couple of these I know we're very keen on seeing. In fact, we are going to see one of these tomorrow night, and that was the number one box office weekend winner, The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, $28.8 million, followed by Napoleon, 20 million, Wish at just under 20 million, The Trolls Band Together, and Thanksgiving, which is a horror holiday thing. We've got another one of those coming this week. That apparently seems to be like the bee's knees now. So we've got Thanksgiving, we've got Silent Night that's coming out. There was like a I don't It's a Wonderful Knife, I think, something like that, which is a pretty good
Okay.
pun. I don't know about those, but Hunger Games, we're seeing that tomorrow night. Michaela, you looking forward to going back to I don't know, to battle for what are they, the
The Hunger
the
Games.
regions, the Hunger Games, right?
Yeah,
you
the
have to you have
regions.
to you have to battle for your section 9, section 8, I don't
Sector.
know,
Section.
sector, I don't know, one of those,
I don't know.
Hunger Games. But this is apparently the origin story of Snow and his maniacal games. So you looking forward to this one, Michaela?
I am looking forward to this one. I was on a plane recently and I saw it next to a lady who was reading the book because apparently this is also a book. And
It
just
is.
like the Hunger Games were
Came out
books
in
before they became movies.
2020, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited because I think the Hunger Games did a pretty good job in general of sticking to the storylines and kind of portraying that. Of course, they had to do like 4 instead of 3 because they needed to get their extra millions and whatever, that's fine. Jennifer Lawrence, still amazing. So I'm excited because if you were a fan of the Hunger Games, you know who Snow is. He is a baddie. We don't like him in the first ones, but every monster has been made. There's this whole like human story and dichotomy of monsters and whether or not it's nature versus nurture and are they just born evil or not. And I really love that we're going to go back and get to see a little bit more of how he became who he was and with the kind of the birth of the Hunger Games, because we learn a little bit about that in the Hunger Games series with the Mockingjay and things like that. But this is going to be really visually striking. I'm very excited. Donald Sutherland really set this up for greatness. He's not in it because he's General Snow as an old person. This is a young person, so it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good, and I'm really excited. I think it's Viola Davis is in it, and she looks
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Oh my gosh. And everything she touches is just cinematic gold. So very
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, looking forward to that. We're going to go and check that out this week, and we're going to try to see if we can scratch out some time to go see the war epic Napoleon coming in. That came in second this weekend. been seeing some pretty mixed feedback on that, including some very agitated statements from one Ridley Scott, I guess, as you might suspect Ridley Scott to do. So interested to see that. Wish, again, is another one that's coming out. It's going to try to get out and see that as the animated features just keep getting more and more stacked this year. What do we have coming this week, Michaela? We've got a couple of things, and another one of these horror holiday tales, Silent Nights. It's not really a horror one. This is more of an action film. It's directed by John Woo, which means that it's going to be a pretty mediocre action film, I think, by all accounts. But I'm kind of interested in this because it stars Joel Kinnaman. If you don't know Joel Kinnaman, he starred in I think it's on Netflix. It might have been like on AMC originally, but he was in the TV series The Killing, which I liked a lot. So definitely go check that out. He was also in this newer reincarnation of RoboCop, playing Murphy, their RoboCop himself. So I'm kind of interested from that standpoint, and it looks like he's running around in a Christmas sweater a lot, seeking vengeance. So that seems pretty fun. The other one, we have another concert film coming everyone's way. That is Renaissance, a film by Beyonce. Apparently going to be talking about her Renaissance tour, trying to cash in on those Taylor Swift bucks, maybe. This looks a bit more like a documentary, if you're familiar with her. I think it was the Homecoming thing that was on HBO, or I think it was on HBO, where it talks kind of about how the concert was put together and the creative decisions and things that were made. So got both of those coming this week. Either of these strike your fancy, Michaela?
Yes. Silent Night sounds great because I also am a big fan of Joel Kinnaman. I fell in love with him in The Killing and then Altered Carbon. That's an amazing series. If you've not seen it, I really liked it. It's only 2 seasons, I think 2 or 3 seasons long. And it's really good. He is really visually striking. I'm not saying he's like hot. I'm just saying he has this really beautiful presence about him that is amazing. Now, I've not seen the new RoboCop. It's fairly new. It was 2014, I think. But I'm excited to see him in this. But let's be honest. The thing we're most excited about, or you're most excited about, is the Trolls World Tour. You're so excited about it. Don't lie.
Yeah, Trolls Band Together also came out, taking 4th place over the weekend. I'm not that excited about it. I have a feeling that you're going to rope me into seeing it eventually at some point. So you can go check out our first episode, or our episode about the first Trolls previously as recorded on Drink the Movies. So that's what we've got coming out this week. So it's going to be a busy week for you and I. Now that movies are back, it was, I don't want to say it was nice, but it was very relaxing to have movies, taking a backseat to music. You could just sit and chill out and listen to a record. You know how that goes. But now we're at the movie theater all the time, just trying to stay caught up as these things are flooding out. We've got Wonka is coming out in a couple of weeks. It's gonna be nutty. Last week was nutty here around Drink the Movies. We did our Barbenheimer spectacular, as I'd mentioned. And this week we've got coming out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which we recorded back after seeing that, back during the strike. So we want to get that out here this week. And then we've also got some Patreon bonus content where we talked about the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of Use. So check out Patreon. It's patreon.com/drinkthemovies if you want to get some more behind the scenes stuff, cocktail hangouts, and Ninja Turtle goodies, because we've got that coming everyone's way this week. So I don't know, Michaela. You know what we didn't do, though, is we did not mix up our cocktail for everyone this week. We are late in the game getting to it. We just skipped right over it. We were so excited to talk about movies. Let's do that real quick. We're doing a mocktail this week because it was Thanksgiving last week. If you're anything like Michaela and I, you probably had 1+ glasses of wine and maybe 1+ cocktails. So you need a week to detox before you start getting to your holiday parties.
True.
And what better way to do that than with a mocktail, especially this one here, Michaela? This sounds pretty good. The Cranberry Mint Mocktail.
That's right. It is the perfect mix of adult bougie fun without being boozy. See what I did there? This is a really fun, beautiful cocktail, especially for this time of year, because it's got that red, got that green going, entering the holiday season. And who doesn't love mint? It's minty. I don't know anybody who doesn't like mint and chocolate, perhaps, but mint, everybody likes mint. This is great.
You get an Andes mint this time of year, and you get a cranberry mint mocktail right here. So what you're going to do is take probably like a highball glass and go ahead and muddle 2 or 3 mint leaves in there with a bar spoon or so of sugar. Going to get that mint nice and shredded up, get the oils out of the mint. And then you're going to go ahead and add some ice to that glass. And then you're going to fill it up with 3 ounces roughly of cranberry juice, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. So, just a big squeeze of like a lime wedge. That's going to get you close there. 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Go ahead and and stir that up with the ice and get that mint and sugar kind of, brought into the cocktail. And then you can put in a straw or just sip away. You can garnish this a lot of fun ways, Michaela. You can garnish it with mint leaves, or you can throw some frozen cranberries in there if you've got those, or fresh cranberries. You could also just take like a slice of orange and put that in there. I think that would be lovely. But I thought a mocktail would be good. Like I said, in a matter of detoxing a little bit, give you an option here as you're going to parties, but then also you probably have most of this stuff left over from your Thanksgiving meal. So there you go. Make use of those leftovers out there, kids, and let us know what you think about the cranberry mint mocktail. So this lobby bar went a little unhinged, and for that we do not apologize, because we're back. It's the holidays and we're having a good time here at Drinking Movies. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next week.